Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Ukulele Riffs Simplified. In this episode we're going to cover the iconic rock metal riff of Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne on the sweet little instrument, the ukulele, tuned in low G. My name is Mustafa and this is MK Fingerstyle Academy, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because here is where all the cool ukulele fingerstyle content happens right here, right now. Let's dig into it. So this riff is quite simple. It has easy left-hand fingerings with 2 position shifts, and you have to watch out for alternating your right-hand fingers. All the fingerings for both right and left hand are indicated on the PDF, which is available on my Patreon, so make sure to check it out. So you start with your 3rd finger on the 4th fret on string 4, and you're going to use your thumb to play it twice. And that's going to be your recurring bass note while you play the higher line. Now we're going to use our 1st finger to play the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and then middle finger to play the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And the reason we use our index and middle is to avoid repeating our right hand finger, which in this case you don't really have to avoid because there is that bass note that interrupts those 2 notes on the 2nd string. But it's a good habit to develop, and this is a good exercise to just practice remembering to alternate your right hand fingers. So I am going to use my index and then middle and then index on the higher line for the notes on the 2nd string. So when you put the whole thing together, it becomes thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb. Now, with my 3rd finger still held, I'm going to use my 4th finger to go down underneath it on the 4th fret on string 3. And only when I press it do I let go of my other fingers, so I only have my 4th finger. And now I'm going to play 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, and then 2 on the 4th string with my 3rd finger. This is very important. The last note would be with my 3rd finger. So again, that's 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 2. So there are 2 sets of 4 notes. And here what I'm doing is I'm just ensuring that I alternate my right hand fingers. And I'm going to start the bar with my middle finger. So it becomes middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle. And here's important, the last note is on the 4th string. I'm not going to use my thumb, I'm going to use my index. So that my thumb can come in and play the 1st bar again, because it's a loop of 2 bars that you repeat 4 times. So the reason we use our index on that last note is to avoid using our thumb 3 times in a row on the end of 4 and then beat 1 and the end of 1. If we do that, it will make it confusing as to which beat is stronger, which is beat 1. So if I play and of 4, so and 1 and, the 1st beat of the thumb will sound the strongest, and we don't want that. We want beat 1 to sound the strongest. So we get around that problem by using our index or middle or any right hand finger other than the thumb to play the note that we want to sound weakest. So that 2nd bar becomes middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index. If you start with your middle and you remember to alternate every other note, you'll get them right. So when you put the whole thing together, one last tip I can give you is that when you go to bar 2, when you play the middle, index, middle on string 3, you would plant your 4th finger on the 4th string to make sure that it's muted, but also to add stability to your right hand posture and technique, and avoid hyperextending your thumb when you play those notes, because I see people do this all the time with their thumb, which is a sign that you are hyperextended. Now once you play that riff to your heart's content, it's time to wrap it up. And the way we do that is now index, middle, so that's 2 open, index, middle. And when you play that last open note, that's when you can let go of everything because it's an open note to set up the G5 chord. That's a block chord, thumb, index, middle. I'm not strumming, I'm playing a block chord. If you don't know what a block chord is, just check out my Ukulele Fingerstyle Basics course. I teach you all about that there. You play G5 in a block chord, and then A major, block chord again, and you finish it up with your 3rd finger on the 4th fret and a full bar on the 2nd fret. to get that B minor chord. So to finish the riff, G5, A, B minor. This is a very easy riff that acts as a great exercise for some right-left hand coordination. You can do this in 15 to 30 minutes, and if you're a total beginner, then maybe an hour, just because total beginners aren't comfortable with the 4th fret and the full bar just yet. As I said in the beginning of the tutorial, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single beat of what's happening here at MK Fingerstyle Academy. See you in the next episode.